Show, brother. Welcome to the show, man. Real
Thank you,
quick,
thank
I was taking a look at your ensemble back there. That tells me you're a real hip hop man. You got Pre back there, R.I.P. Dolph, and all that, right?
Yeah, nah. I'm at Street Exec Studios right now. That's where they all
Oh, that's what it. Okay. So, what's your story, brother? Because your name been busted for a couple of days this past week, and a lot of us didn't know who you are. I'm seeing your name floating on Twitter timeline. My man Joe Budden podcast, shout you out, my nigga Parks and all that.
Yeah.
What's up, man? What's your story, man? Where you from originally? New York, obviously.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn nigga. Brooklyn niggas. Okay. What part of Brooklyn?
Yeah, I'm from East New York.
Oh, you're a different nigga. You're a different nigga. I'm from Crown Heights, Eastern Parkway, Franklin, man.
My family from the star, though.
Okay, from the start too. Okay. So Kai Cash is the name, man. Talk to me, man. What's your story? How'd you get into the fray? Has things changed for you the last couple of days?
So no. Shit going up. I ain't gonna lie. So my story, I'm a kid from Brooklyn. I always wanted to do music.
Okay.
Started early, very early doing music. I made my first song when I was like 7. And I just took it serious from there.
Okay.
My pop's close friends. He was close friends with Big. And he's a part of Junior Mafia, so I got some experiences growing up.
Who was Junior Mafia?
He's a behind the scenes guy. Yeah, he's a behind the scenes guy. But he kind of like helped me get experiences in the music industry. You feel me? Like certain studio sessions and shit like that. And it's just from there, like being young and just being able to see everything that I was able to see in terms of like being around artists like Little Kim and Little C's and being in certain sessions and at certain video shoots, things like that. Like it made me fall in love with rap in itself. And really, that's really where where it all begins for my like rap story, me wanting to be a rapper and all that.
Are you a product of the 90s or the 2000s?
I was born in 97.
Wow.
So I'm kind of a product of the 2000s, like early 2000s, but I'm a real hip hop historian, bro. I take pride in this shit. So I do my research. I listen to everything, even outside of rap. Like it's super important for me. I feel like it's important for rappers to listen, even any artist to listen to anything outside your genre because it helps you be more creative. But that's another story for another time.
So for me, right, the last couple of days, I did a deep dive into what you got going on. I see your freestyles, you're rapping up Outkast, Ball Alert, you're on Ball Alert freestyle, you're rapping up Tupac beats and everything like that. Where does that come from? Older brother, Mom Dukes, Pop Dukes playing music in the crib?
really, it's my mom's like playing music in the crib on the weekends when she cleaning up and shit. Like her palette was so crazy, bro. I really listened to everything. And growing up, I just kind of took that with me. And when it comes to rapping and shit like that, like I'm a fan of the things that I think nobody else is gonna try to do. And I know for the most part, like even me rapping over like an Outkast beat or like a Tupac beat, it's just like nowadays rappers is not really taking that approach unless it's like a super sample or something like that. Like, so for me, it's just like I know if I want to get my point across, it's easier for me to do it with going back into what I felt like was the greatest time in hip hop. You feel me?
So how did you? I can see you. How did you avoid the drill movement? How you avoid it? I know you said something about the drill movement.
Yeah.
On the Knicks 6 joint and everything like that though. You didn't shit on it though, but you kind of
because I got like niggas like Cash Cobain and Bass Swag, like those are real friends of mine. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, my cousin, his name was Leaf Els. God bless the dead. He was a drill rapper. For me, I didn't really get away from it. Like I've made drill songs. It just wasn't for me. Like they've done things. Like people listen to them. People might know them. But for the most part, it's just like that's not my type of that's not my style. I'm able to get on some shit, but other than that, it was just like, all right, this is cool. I'm not about to I don't chase trends. So for me, it's just like I'm gonna stick to what I know I'm best at until it works.
Well, you're doing something right. I'm seeing Jada Kiss like your post, Little C's like your post. You're doing something right, Cash. I mean, you're doing something right, brother. What made you decide to jump on this track and hold down, talk on behalf of the new New York, so to speak?
So for me, right, I feel like being a rapper, for one, claiming to be a rapper, and then being from New York, and then having somebody kind of just basically disclose how disgusted they are with New York and just go crazy lyrically to New York, I felt like that was just open. It's like it's open field, it's open season. And then I started to pay attention a little deeper. After the song dropped, there was nobody from New York responding besides Joey, and he was already taking on different niggas. So it's just like, hold on. And I thought about it. I'm like, who am I to let this pass? And I felt compelled, like whether somebody heard it or not. It's like I'm gonna just jump out there because it seemed like ain't nobody else gonna jump out there. And then my man Wayno, shout out to Wayno.
Shout out Wayno, my guy Wayno. Shout out Wayno.
The day I dropped, I kid you not, I seen him say, he said the West Coast is treating New York like Pearl Harbor. And that shit was so funny. But I was like, nah, bro, we can't go out like this. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way we about to let them do this. So for me, it's just like I claim to be a great lyricist, a great rapper, and I'm from New York.
Right.
Why would I not? This is the moment. I just dropped the project. I just signed my deal with DJ Drama and Don Cannon. Yeah, Generation Now. Yeah.
You can't let that slide. You gotta pick you up on that, brother.
Exactly. Yeah, I had to, let it be known, but it's just like I feel like for me, it was just the right time and the right moment. I just got off a press run for the project, and some of these things might have went unnoticed before this freestyle. So for me, it's just like, who am I to not get in the field?
So getting in the field, right? Was there a time when you and your team were like, were you worried about people saying, "Who the fuck is Cash? Who are you, bro?" You know, the young people, they love you. The cloud chasing word, they love using. I hate that word. I hate that word. Number one, the cloud chasing word, they love using this shit. Were you worried about people coming at you there? Or you didn't give a shit. It is what it is.
Personally, at first, before I put it out, I was like, "Damn, niggas gonna see this, hear this, and be like, who is this nigga?
Right.
Where did he come from?" But I knew it was undeniable. I knew how good I did on it. I was so amped up to let it out. I'm like, even if they do say who is he, they're gonna have to say, I ain't gonna lie, he did what he needed to do.
Facts. Yes, you did.
And the worst, I feel like the worst thing that could have happened is niggas say who is he, they listen to it still, and then they just go on about their business. But it's just like I could say the best thing might have happened for me when it came to this situation. Like, I done got so many new fans and listeners, supporters, subscribers, everything. That's why I dropped the freestyle today. It's like I'm paying attention to how the game is working. And I got so much music, freestyles, and all in the tuck already. It's just like people don't understand we're in a space and place in the music industry where moments are important, but a lot of people don't know how to keep up with a moment. And for me, it was just like I've had a moment before. I didn't know what to do then. I'm not saying I fully know what to do right now, but
right.
I kind of got more of an idea. It's like, all right, this freestyle dropped 3 days ago. I'm not gonna be able to live off this for the next week or so. Let me put something out there so people can go back to that. They can go back to my catalog. They can hear this new freestyle, so on and so forth. So that's really how I played it.
So I'm pretty sure, like myself, like I went to see you got music out there. This guy, brother does actual music, y'all. You know what I mean, like that. So
we got songs, bro. We got records.
Right. So what's the plan now for you and your team right now?
We about to drop a deluxe, Cash Rules, which is the project that I just dropped in April 25th. Right. Dropping that. I'm gonna be consistent with the content and all that, staying in people's faces, going live.
Smart man.
But we just building, bro. I'm just trying to work with everybody that was involved. I feel like everybody that got involved in this beef is really like top tier. These top tier rappers. And for me, it's important to be able to let everybody know. And I feel like everybody did. Like this was like a friendly competition. Like niggas, this wasn't no 1996 East Coast, West Coast beef. Nigga.
Stay with me, Cash. Do you feel some niggas out there trying to push that agenda though, brother?
Not really. Not at least I haven't seen it. Like I haven't seen it. I understand. For me personally, I understand what I signed up for when I entered the chat.
All right.
So it's like if a nigga do come at me and he going crazy, it's just like, pause. I understand that me getting into this battle, that's what comes with the territory. But I got the chance to speak to a lot of the people that's making songs, and everybody, we all feel the same way. It's just like, yo, you snapped. That shit was hard.
Did I lose you? Uh-oh. Cash. Let's see if he comes back on. I if you got a phone call or something. I'll just kick my butt. Yo.
All right, I'm back.
You good. Yeah. second. Yo,
It's possibly me.
You good.
But no, I was saying, yeah, I don't see it really getting past that. Like, even if it does continue later on down the line, I think it's still gonna be rap more than anything. Like, the leading parties kind of already pieced it up, and it's just like they let everybody else know, like, bro, this is for the sport of rap, bro.
Let me ask you, was Joey out of pocket because people feel like he took the first shot by saying too much West Coast D-licking and all that, though, right?
So a lot of this is how I know people don't be doing their research, and it's so funny because Jay-Z said that line a long time ago. A lot of people didn't realize that.
Yes, Hope said that first, absolutely.
Then
Mobb Deep said that before. To be honest, you really be honest.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know that. See, I ain't doing enough history.
Yeah, if he said that, but you're right.
Beyond that, I feel like
Jay made that hotline though. But go ahead. He did. Jimmy
Beyond that, I feel like Joey Badass was talking about the industry. Kendrick was going crazy. He still is going crazy. He got the West up doing the West Coast is going crazy right now. So Joey being a nigga from the East Coast, we ain't hear him rapping a little while. He jumped back out and he was like, nigga, I'm coming for blood. And that's what you're supposed to do in this sport because it gets people to have the conversations. It gets people to pay attention. It gets people to be riled up and be like, oh no, now I got to go at him. He just announced that he about to do a project. I feel like this is the most perfect rollout for a project for a rapper. Like,
he's getting chastised cash for that though. People say, "Oh, you did all this for a rollout." He's getting chastised, which I don't think it's a bad thing from
this people got to understand. That's this industry, and that was the most to me. That's the most organic way a real rap nigga.
Okay. See cash come back. Yo, Cash, you go. Yeah. No, you saying what now? What is that? It's funny. Hold on, bro. Yo,
this shit tripping.
What was that? Your phone? You got it on Do Not Disturb? Is it your phone?
It's just I think it's the Wi-Fi in here.
Oh, the Wi-Fi. Okay, now you good. I ain't gonna keep you talking about. Yeah, you good. I can hear you. You good?
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
All right.
You were saying though?
But yeah, I was saying like even him claiming to be the king of New York, like that's some shit I would have did too. Like I'm gonna make everybody feel like they need to check in and see what I got going on because it's gonna help the purpose. I don't think he necessarily did it for a project. I think a project just so happened to come out of it. But that's just my opinion. Like I don't feel like he did nothing wrong for him.
How do you feel about Daylyt's responses?
That boy is a problem. So Daylyt to me, Daylyt is like he one of them lyricists that you really gotta see.
His Wi-Fi. He's in the studio, I believe. He's in the studio.
Yo, I'm back.
Yeah, you good.
But yeah, like I had to.
Yo. Yo. Yeah.
This is flipping. I'm about to try to get on there from my phone.
Yeah, you good.
Let me see.
You saying you rock with Daylyt then?
Yeah. Nah. Lyrically, Daylyt is an animal. Like I feel like he went digital. He had one of them songs that was like, what the hell is this? But
was it the AJoe joint?
No. He snapped on that.
Did you like the first one? The first one he did, though, he got chastised for the first one. Did you like the first one he got chastised for?
Which one was the first one? Them niggas been going back and forth for so long. Like, bro, I just jumped in when I just felt like, all right, it's getting to New York now.
He dropped like 2 in one day and shit, like 3 in one day, I believe, and shit like that, yo. That was Wallow D and shit, though. I ain't gonna hold you though. It was Wallow D.
Yeah, nah. It was the one with the chopped cheese on the cover.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
He had Rucker Park as a cover. He had chopped cheese as one.
Yeah, the
Anything like
deli
that.
is another one.
Yeah.
But nah, shit was fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I got out of this shit. Like I had fun
You have
with my
fun?
involvement. I feel like if you rap and you know you rap good and you got off on this motherfucker, you have fun at the end of the day.
Okay. So earlier we talked about capitalizing, right? How does
Yeah.
Kai Cash capitalize off of this, or is it hard to capitalize? Or I guess music, freestyles, interviews. Is that the plan?
Music freestyles. I'm actually going on tour. I was already going on tour before this. It's a 5-city tour. It's called the At the Moment tour,
Right.
ATM tour with my brother Nico Brim. And
Right.
we started in Atlanta on the 29th, and then we end in New York on June 18th. And then from there, I'm gonna probably the deluxe will probably be out, and I'm gonna just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward in whatever way I can to stay, in people's faces. And I'm not rushing nothing. That's the biggest thing. I feel like people get moments and they start feeling like they have to do things. It's like I gotta put this out, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, It's like I'm gonna continue to do what I've been doing because it ended up getting me to where I'm at right now.
Right.
And I don't want to force nothing, bro. Like
right.
We already had a plan before all this started. This is not putting too much of a wrench in my plans because I was already moving forward. So now this is just catapulting me. It gave me a boost.
So you and DJ Drama, how that relationship started? You and Drama.
Craziest thing is, so one of my uncles is cool with Drum, and for years he kind of been telling them like Drum, Lake Cannon. He was like, "Yo, my nephew Kai, he could rap." Da, da, da. And I had a song called "The West" in 2018. It went viral. It was going crazy.
2018.
Yeah, 2018. It went viral. It was going crazy, and a lot of execs caught wind of it, and they had heard my name before. They seen me around and all that, but we never had the chance to have a conversation until 2022. I kind of went to the office and I played them some records. It was Drum and Lake in the office at the time. Cannon wasn't there. I played them some records. I played them like 15 songs. And from there, I knew I was like, oh, nah, this might be a situation because anybody know you go to a label meeting, they never let you play that many songs unless they're interested. You might get 3 off, if that. Like, I've been to multiple label meetings and it's just like the same shit. So for this one, it felt different. Like, and then after I finished playing the music, they was like, yo, we want to sign you.
Wow.
And I started using the studio and all of that. And as time progressed, like we got the paperwork together and everything. And I officially signed in July of 2024. So I'm only a few months in. I'm not even a year into my deal yet.
Well, Kai, hold on. Did you go? Did I read right that you went to the Dreamville Festival show?
Me and same nigga I'm going on tour with, Nico Brim. We did the Dreamville Fest together. Wow. We opened up this year.
How was that experience?
Crazy.
That must have been a dope experience. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Like I performed that like Rolling Loud and stuff like that, but it was off the strength of somebody else. So us, getting the opportunity to open up on the strength of, me and Nico,
right?
It was like dream come true, bro. It was so many people out there, and then even getting off the stage and being able to just go in the crowd and watch the show, and people just like, yo, y'all niggas killed it. It's the best opening Dreamville set ever. Da, 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 da. We got new fans. It was a crazy moment. So to go from that, which was in April last month, damn,
crazy.
To be here right now is crazy.
So 2025 seems to be picking up for you, sir. That's what it sounds like to me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been at it for so long. It's just like I've been patient. I've been patient.
Wow. Which rappers in your inbox are you surprised hit you up?
I don't want to give up too much detail, but I actually spoke to Daylyt today.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
I spoke to Reason. Me and Reason chopped it up.
Okay.
So
the West Coast niggas.
Me and Joey follow each other now. Like this shit just helped me kind of get into a space and place where niggas that are just like me that rap is like is welcoming. So for me, like this whole Lloyd Banks followed me the other day. Like I'm like, oh nah, this shit is fire. So
sir, you got a song called Knicks and 6 and we lost last night. Any concerns at all, sir? Any concerns at all?
I was just like, I'm just happy.
It's been a good week, man. You and Joey in there, we lose last night.
I'm just happy I said Knicks and 6. So we got time. It's cool. We could lose the first one. I said 6.
Right. So what should we be looking forward to or listening to moving forward as the summertime coming in and everything? Okay, Cash Rules.
Cash Rules is out right now. We about to drop the deluxe. It's coming real soon.
How many joints? How many joints?
It's 10 on the project right now. We dropping like 3 or 4 more, maybe.
Okay. Are you in drama gonna do a mix of Gangsta Grills? Are you gonna get?
So I'm not. This is not the Gangsta Grills tape. I'm gonna do the Gangsta Grills tape, my next one, and I'm planning to drop another tape this year. So we activated.
All right. Well, listen, Kai, man, you keep moving, man. I see a lot of people talking about you. Well, before you go, how did it feel? How did you feel about getting your name on the Joe Budden podcast?
Fire. That's the Parks too. That shit had me hype. I woke up to that. Yeah, that means I really did my job because there was a lot of people that nobody knew that was responding. So it's like for y'all to hear mine and be like, "Whoa, we need to highlight this today," because this is crazy. For me, it's like job well done.
You know, I tell people all the time because I'm cool with Parks. I know Joe and Ice in them, right?
Yeah.
But I always say Parks is my hip hop twin.
Yeah,
because Parks a hip hop head. He's a real hip hop head, brother. Yeah. For real. You know what I mean?
I peeped that for sure. I was like, oh shit, that's hard.
Absolutely. Well, Kai, keep going, brother. Anything you got going on, mixtapes, I support you over here, brother. You got a fan over here, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate you, boss, man.
Always, man. Brooklyn, the fucking building. I know the vibes already. You heard? Shout out to my brother Kai.